It is 1945, and the world is entering a new age of prosperity and peace, with all nations rejoicing about their newfound freedom. However, in Japan, this joy is nowhere to be heard. Japan is facing the aftermath of World War II, with its cities destroyed and its people writhing with hunger. It is one of the darkest moments in Japan's history. Amidst this darkness, two young soldiers are working hard towards creating a rice cooker, not knowing that this will be the beginning of a billion-dollar conglomerate with millions using their products every day and bringing happiness across the globe. After Japan's surrender, many soldiers were discharged from their duties. These men would roam the streets of Tokyo looking for work. One of these men is Masaru Ibuka, a defense contractor during the war, who was now working as a radio repairman in the Tokyo department store. The place is riddled with cracks and soot, and the building has barely survived the various bombings. While fixing radios there, Ibuka would find success in making adapters for these radios, increasing their range and reception, with them now being able to receive news and media from around the world. His shortwave adapters grabbed more attention to Ibuka and his business, increasing his popularity and publishing many articles on him. Through one of these articles, Ibuka meets his future business partner. Akio Morita was a naval lieutenant and a close friend of Ibuka. They first met during a weapon research meeting, getting to know each other by spending hours talking about war, food, and reminiscing about their home. Morita had read the articles and, after countless exchanged letters, agreed to meet with Ibuka. Both men feel as if it were yesterday when they last met, talking for hours on end. Both men only wanted to see Japan brought back to its glory, and knew that they would need each other's help to achieve this, and make Japan the epicenter of technology. With Ibuka's engineering prowess and Morita's business know-how, both entered into a partnership with $500 as capital, naming the company Tokyo Telecommunications Engineering Corporation, or TTK for short. For now, both partners were trying to expand their operations by making home appliances like rice cookers, heated cushions, and tape recorders. Some failed, while many succeeded. Ibuka's idea of focusing on households was clearly working. His belief that small households would be the key to their success over other large companies was proving to be right. TTK was growing steadily. Both partners were taking their part of the responsibility. Morita worked on the business aspects of the company, marketing the products, and setting up new distribution lines, while Ibuka would handle the manufacturing aspects, researching new products, improving quality, and lowering costs. To widen his knowledge and meet some old friends, Ibuka went to the USA, and while visiting the country, Ibuka bought a patent for a transistor from Bell Laboratories. Ibuka made this purchase solely to test his new employees and give them a challenge to work on. Transistors were a new technology, and any information regarding them was guarded solely by MIT. Morita and Ibuka would make various trips to the USA, hoping to sanction some information regarding the transistor. After getting the information, they slowly started building their new invention, a portable radio. MIT had suggested they make something easier like a hearing aid, but Ibuka firmly believed that they would make something anyone could use or make nothing at all. Creating a radio wasn't a simple task. The technology was still untested and could cost millions of dollars in failed research. However, they both believed that solving these types of challenges was the only way they would be known by the world. They would even change their name to Sony, which directly translated from Latin meant sound, but also had a Japanese connotation meaning smart young men, which Ibuka and Morita considered themselves to be. Due to the various delays from MIT, Sony's radio was not the first on the market, being beaten by Texas Instruments. However, their quality and price far surpassed their competitors' products. Hence, Sony's TR-63 became a global phenomenon, selling an estimated 5 million units by the end of 1968. Without losing momentum, Sony quickly started to research more products to apply this transistor technology. Out of this, Sony created various products like AM/FM radio and a videotape recorder. Sony's strategy was one of dominating the market by being the first to it. Due to this, Sony became a household name in many American houses, garnering the favor of the United States government and single-handedly assisted Japan in becoming the biggest exporter around the globe from the 1970s to 80s. Sony later tried to get into the videocassette market, or VCR for short, and found success in their U-matic VCRs. They also expanded into the consumer market with their Betamax format, but Betamax didn't find the same success as their other products. Sony had created a better product compared to its competitors, the VHS, but they failed to take into account the larger media market. Sony's failure to cooperate with other companies in making Betamax the industry standard proved to be a great mistake. And reluctance to let go of a failed product and adapting to the market's needs cost Sony tens of millions of dollars in marketing and lost opportunity cost. After this costly incident, Morita and Ibuka slowly relinquished their duties to Norio Oga, keeping fate in the younger generations. Oga was a young opera student who was hired to improve Sony's tape recorders. His creative thinking and wits led him to rise through the ranks rapidly. Oga's arrival marked a new age for Sony. He started making large changes to Sony's business and structure. He knew that Sony was too dependent on their consumer electronics and proposed acquisitions of various American firms to diversify Sony's portfolio. This need for diversification and Oga's love for films and music prompted Sony to leap into the media business, acquiring CBS Records and Columbia Pictures, to name a few. He was also responsible for Sony's biggest hit, the Walkman. Oga created the Walkman for Ibuka to be able to hear music while he was walking. This was the last project Morita personally oversaw, and after its success, Oga's position as the president was cemented on Sony's history. Sony would also introduce a video camera, using their new 8mm tape format. They would also create compact discs, or CDs for short, now learning from their mistakes and collaborating with Philips to ensure industry standardization, later partnering again with Philips to create the DVDs. This model of collaborating with their competitors was proving to be a great strategy for Sony, and hence they would try to partner up with Nintendo to expand their reach into the gaming market. Through their collaboration, both companies came to form a new CD-ROM-based gaming system. But at the last moments of the project, Nintendo seemingly pulled out of the project. Sony, confident about their product, decided to develop the new machine solo. PlayStation. The PlayStation became a success for Sony, with it grabbing about 40% of the worldwide game market. Seeing this success of the PlayStation, Sony would soon release its successor, the PlayStation 2. The machine became a global phenomenon, with every household having at least one. The huge success of PlayStation can be attributed to it acting as a game console as well as a media system, being able to play movies, TV shows, and much more through its DVD player. Nowadays, Sony has been engrossed in many scandals ranging from privacy concerns to leaked user data to its monopolistic behavior. But the story of Sony is one of hard work, a story of joining your work and passion, and a story of two patriotic men fighting for their country's honor. Thanks a lot everyone for watching this video. I really hope you all liked it a lot. No need to like or subscribe, you watching till here is more than enough. If you have any ideas or interesting stories, or even want to say hi, just message me anywhere you like, my socials are down below.